Hi everybody, so this is the first time I am going live. I have no idea what to expect, but I need to get my makeup on for a LipSense and LuLaRoe party that I'm about to host, so I figured I may as well let you watch and share some of these awesome products with you. So, I know that sometimes it takes a few minutes for people to come on once you get the notification. So I'll go a little bit slow in the beginning just to see if anybody hops on, but if you don't, you can always watch it recorded later. So I'm going to start with Candlelight ShadowSense. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. This is awesome to use as an under eye concealer, blemishes, base for your shadow, even though you really don't need it if you're using our ShadowSense. But so I'm going to start with that. You really don't need much. And so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm kind of look in the camera, but also look in my side mirror here. So I'm just putting it under my eyes. So it has a little bit of a yellowish base to it, which works really well as concealer. And then I just take this bigger, it's kind of actually a foundation brush. You can use a concealer brush, you could use your finger. I just like this because it gives me sort of wider coverage. Get my chin. I've always had a little bit of redness on my chin. Hi, Nancy. And then I'm gonna just do a little bit on the base of my lids as well as kind of like a primer. I'll try and use my phone as a camera. This should be interesting. And I'm just gonna kind of rub it in with that same brush, only because I'm fine with it going all over my lid. Just kind of getting out any like veins or discoloration, kind of give me a nice smooth palette to start with for my shadows. All right, I'm happy with that. So I am going to, good, I hope you can make it today, Nancy. Next, I'm gonna move to the color correcting tinted moisturizer. It's like my new favorite thing. And I use medium. It only comes in medium and light, so it's actually pretty easy to find your color. If you're extremely lighter than me, then go light. But if you're close to my color, it actually kind of adjusts to your skin tone. So even if you're a couple shades lighter than me, you'd be fine with medium as well. So I am going to put this on all over. So you don't need much. I'm gonna start with that. And I usually just start kind of at my cheeks, nose, and move my way down over my chin. Never really had anybody watch me do this much makeup before, so this is interesting. So I don't know, I mean, if you could see, let me move my wet hair. I have a lot of like melasma on my cheeks, and this really helps to tone it down, but also not look like I've got heavy foundation on. It's so easy to work with. Hi, Sarah. I am now going to just take a little bit more, move it up to my forehead. So I love working with this because I can just put it on like a normal moisturizer. I don't feel like I'm working with, like a foundation where you have to be really careful with it. It blends so easily and just gives a really, really natural look. So, don't be afraid to work with it. It also has what they call a mechanical shield in it, which is equivalent to an SPF 15, but without using any of the harmful chemicals in SPF. So a lot of people I know have reactions to that. So think of the Make Shield, the coverage, as like putting a piece of cloth over your face, like putting a t-shirt over your face. So you're totally protected from the sun, which is awesome. Okay, so now that I feel like I've got my concealer, I've got my tinted moisturizer in a good place, I'm going to add our BlushSense, and this is Toasted Rose. I absolutely love this color. It's one of the most popular ones. Looks good on a lot of different skin tones. You don't need much at all. I mean, like really, really tiny amounts. So super pigmented. I mean, look at this is all I'm using right now, and I'm gonna start with that. I'm actually going to start with that on both cheeks and then see if I want more, because I'd rather add more than have to try and take it off. So I just kind of dab it in with my finger and then I just blend it with a brush. And the only reason I dab first is just to kind of, I don't know, get the little ball flat on my face. But you really could just go straight in with the brush if you wanted to. So I don't know how this whole live thing works. I see people joining, which is awesome. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Very natural. I'm not like a huge blush person, so I don't want to have too much on, just a little bit, enough to kind of give me a glow. So I think that looks good for now. Hi, Mom. I can always count on Mom to show up. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I already did the Candlelight as the base, like we talked about. So I'm going to go to my next favorite color, which is Mocha Java Shimmer. And if you can see it, it's sort of it's a very neutral sort of brown with some shimmer in it. And I'm actually going to put this, what do I want to do today? I'm going to put it all over my lid, and then I'm going to put it in the crease as well after this sets a little bit, so I can show you how you can do a lot with just one color. So I'm just kind of moving it around where I think I'm going to want it on my lid with the brush. And then I'm going to take a, hi Jordan, sort of a flat eyeshadow brush and just blend it in. And I'm sorry, I'm looking off to my mirror over here too because it's hard to just look in the phone. So if I get out of view, I'll move it back. Okay. So like I said, it's really neutral. I don't know how well you guys can see in this, but I just feel like it gives me sort of a nice glow on my lids. Okay, and it sets really quickly. So, you know, you want to move fast, work with it right away. And then once it sets, if you want to use the same color to add a little bit of dimension, you can. So you don't need a lot here, guys. So I'm going to go back to the Mocha Java Shimmer again. And you can see how the applicator is. I'm just going to put it right where I want it. God, I'm nervous doing this into the phone. Okay. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm drawing like I normally would when I'm using a makeup brush and sort of, you know, accenting that crease and corner just a little bit. Hi, Jennifer. To sort of get some contrast going. Okay, so now that I feel like I have it where I want it, I'm going to start blending it. And I gotta, you know, start working quickly. So I use this brush. Anything like that will work. I start with this and then I move on to a little fluffier one. So just start blending the heck out of it. Move over to my other. It moves so easily. It's so smooth. I know it seems kind of odd at first to think about using a cream. I know some people have used other brands' creams to powder, so it's not that foreign, but you know, it is a little different. But I have to tell you, I was able to get it down right away. And I'm not a makeup artist by any means. So, okay. So there's that. I don't know how well you can see, but I can't believe I'm giving everybody these close-ups of my face like this. Hi, Janine. Okay, so once I feel like that looks good, if I want to, hi, Aunt Mary, I can, sorry, I like saying hi to everybody that comes in, and I know there's not going to be a ton of you, so I hope you don't mind if I take a second. So I'm going to use this bigger brush just to kind of fluff it a little bit more. Thank you, Jordan. Just to kind of smooth it out. You don't need to. I actually think it probably looked fine after the last one. Okay, so that's what we're working with so far. I'm waiting on my garnet to come in, which is a little bit darker brown, and if I had that, I would probably accent my corners a tiny bit more. I don't think I need it, I just like that kind of look. So, and then the great thing about the garnet that's coming is you can use it as an eyebrow filler as well. The ShadowSense is so cool, you can use it all over your face. I mean, you saw I used the Candlelight as a concealer, you can use the pinker colors as blush, the darker colors as contours, you can actually even use it on your lips. You can put it, sandwich it between your layers of LipSense to create whole new looks. So it's really, really multifunctional. How do you get it off? Regular eye makeup remover. It's not crazy like LipSense. So yeah, it just comes off normally with any type of eye makeup remover. Of course, I sell one as well for $20, but your regular remover should work just fine. So the great thing about these is the long-lasting wear, though. So thank you, Jordan, for bringing that up. It will last all day. Your lids will not get oily, but it's not going to be so difficult at the end of the day to get off. It's water resistant. It's not waterproof. But I love working with them because you don't get that shadow that falls down on your face like you do when you're working with powders, which used to drive me nuts. And that's why I was able to actually do the tinted moisturizer first, as opposed to waiting until the end, until I cleaned my face off before I put the moisturizer on. And then the other thing I think is really cool is because it's in these tubes, you never have to worry about it cracking. I can't tell you how many, or the powder cracking, I should say. Hopefully the tube won't crack if you're not doing anything crazy. How many palettes I've had where the powders just smash. And so I've got this awesome palette, and then of course my favorite color will smash and you don't have it. The eyeshadows are $22 and the blush is $30. And for those of you that joined late, I'll just show you again really quick. This was the blush that I used in Toasted Rose. I'll even just show you another quick little tiny dot. I want to show you how little you need, which is insane. I mean, it's like that could probably do both of my cheeks. I did it on, I did maybe a tiny bit more for both just now, but I'll show you again. I'll put a tiny bit more on because I feel like I could. This is how you do it, because I know some of you, like Aunt Mira, I know you're going to be getting the blush soon. I just kind of dab it really quickly with my finger and then blend it. I have another color coming in too that's slightly deeper that I'm going to use on my cheeks as well, and also kind of to contour, so I'll show you guys that when it comes in. Okay, back to the eyeshadow. So I feel like my eyes are fine. I don't need anything crazy today. I just want sort of a natural look. So I'm going to add the eyeliner in now. And I use our Onyx, our black eyeshadow, as liner. I know a lot of people do because of the staying power, and it's set so quickly so you don't get that line from liquids where it, like, you know, hits the top of your lid. At least it does for me because I have more like hooded eyelids. So okay, so I'm going to take it out. I'm going to show you how I do this. Now, I know some people can act the perfect complexion. Oh, you are so sweet. Oh my God. Thank you. I'll take it at that. I'll leave it at that. Some people can use this and just do eyeliner. That's maybe a better view for you. My lids are small, so I can't. So I use a brush. I use a really thin, just like a fine-tipped eyeliner brush. And instead of dipping it into the bottle, which then I'm going to get it all over my wand or my stick, whatever, I just dip the tip of the eyeliner brush onto this wand, and then I work from there. So, okay. Oh my, yeah, that's going to be a disaster if I try and do it into the camera. So I'm just going to do it in my mirror here, and I'm going to stop talking for a second. Okay, I did it. I can see a tiny bit there. It's a little bit higher, so I'm going to fix that. Sorry. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys in the view here. Okay. I think I got it. There. So it's no trickier than using a regular liquid liner that comes on a brush. I mean, yes, you've got, you know, a second applicator here, but you can get these for so cheap. You know, I love Sephora brand brushes. I mean, this one's MAC, and I've had it for probably 20 years, so they do last. But like I said, you know, if you have bigger lids, you might be able to do it without. I just can't. Okay, and I'll even close my eyes and open them wide and show you, like, there's no black up top on my lid. So, okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye. Probably fine not even re-dipping. You really, like I said, this stuff goes a long way. So I'll just take it off of the brush here again. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. And then as I'm going, I might turn the brush to get a little more of the product. Done. See how quick that was? I'm just gonna touch it up a little. Okay, and that will last me all day. It's awesome. Okay, so again, 22 for the shadows that are extremely multifunctional and that I love. Okay, last step is mascara. I'm still waiting for my SeneGence mascara to come in, so in the meantime, I'm just using another brand, but I just want to finish off my look here. And after this, I will put on my LipSense, so you guys can see that too. I'm gonna blend 2 colors. I'm gonna layer them. I'm gonna do, today I'm gonna do blue, red, and pink champagne, because I know that a lot of people are nervous about red. I wanna show you how easy it is to work with and how you can tone it down with other colors. Okay. Cool. I'll fill in my brows a little bit later, but for now we're good to go. Okay, so quickly I'm gonna apply my LipSense for you guys. I'm gonna do pink champagne and blue red today, both of which I have in stock. I think I'm gonna start with the blue red. So remember to shake it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it in my mirror. And then I'm just gonna go back and fix a little bit of the mistakes there real quick. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of turned it around to use the other side. So if you're used to using, the regular side on your lips, you can turn it around, use the back side, the pointy side, as like a liner. So that's what I did on the bottom there. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a sec. And let's see, while that's happening, maybe I will work on my brows really quickly because I don't have a lot of time before I have to get to my little party. Really excited for my garnet to come in so I can use that instead of a pencil. But while we're waiting, I may as well finish up what I need to do, right? Plus, there's only 2 of you watching anyways. Hopefully some of you that missed this will watch it back later so you can see some of the products, and I promise to do more in the future once I have more stuff into. Okay. Hi, Bailey. I'm almost done, but you can watch this back later, especially since you got the eyeshadows. I want you to see how I put them on. Okay. And now I'm gonna do the pink champagne. So I did, my first layer was blue red. Now I'm gonna do pink champagne. All right, here we go. I'm gonna dip it again. I probably shouldn't have gotten back like I just did. I always make that mistake. But turned out fine. Life will go on. And then I'm just gonna kind of get the liner. There. So see how much the pink champagne toned down the red already? Because I know that red can be kind of scary for some people. So I just wanted to show you the different things you can do with it. So next layer, I don't know. What should I do? All 2 of you that are watching, what should I do? Should I do blue red next or pink champagne next? It's the middle of the day, which some people, well, it's the morning, I should say. Some people probably would not do red, but I think I'm gonna do red. Okay. Pink champagne dries really quickly because it's so sheer. Thanks, Mom, I'm going with red. Thanks, Jordan. All right, here we go. Last layer. Gotta make it a good one. little more for the top. I like it. Yes. Good choice on the red, guys. All right, and let that dry. Ooh. Almost done. Next up is gloss. How's the rest of my face look? Everything's good in place where it should be? I think so. Hopefully my hair dries before this party. Okay. I hope I'm not rushing it. I get anxious. I think we're good to go. Okay, gloss time. Hi, Bree. All right. I feel like the red lips from Rocky Horror Picture Show, which for me is a good thing. Okay, hi, Danielle. Guys, I'm just about done. So I just finished with the LipSense, and I just want to show you once again how quickly it dries, because I know sometimes you see the videos and you're like, oh, well, maybe they've had that on for hours. Like, no. It's this fast. And literally just put it on. Yes, a little bit of gloss. Of course, that's going to happen. But absolutely no red. I'll drink my coffee and show you too. Nothing. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be doing more of these in the future now that I got the first one out of the way. And can we see you do your hair? Sorry. Can you see me do my hair? Oh my God, if only my hair was dry. You don't want to see what I do. It's really not exciting. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, have a great weekend, and I hope to see some of you soon. Okay, bye. Now I have to figure out how to end this thing. Oh, there it is. Bye.